Listen, baby, this transformation looks completely different on you. You've transformed into someone who people don't even recognize. I told y'all that in the other video, but this one here hits different. You look different. You sound different. You don't even seem like the same person you were before. People are starting to recognize it, and they're starting to realize that you are meant to be somewhere else, that you are meant to be in a position where people never recognize you to be at. That's right. You seem to be someone who should be of influence. Yes, to be able to influence other people. You were never meant to be where you're at. Why do you think they say a prophet is without honor in his hometown? Because you were meant to be somewhere else. God is moving you. God, see, I don't want you to fight this. Don't fight this time. Don't fight it. When you feel like you're about to lose everything that you have right now, or you feel as though things aren't the way they used to be, it's because it's not meant for you to be there. You're in the wrong place. It's meant for you to move forward. You're getting ready to move forward. God is getting ready to place you in a position where people can't take you down. Okay? Because see, you know, the people in your hometown, sometimes they can try to bring up old things. People that know you, they'll bring up the old things that you used to do, whether they know you to be that little old chosen one, okay? The younger version of yourself, or someone who had not matured yet, someone who's used to do this and you no longer do that no more. Because see, they realize that you used to be that way, but they don't want to accept the fact that you changed. They can't do that. Some people can't see it. They can't see beyond what God is trying to show them. They can't see that far. They can't see you to be that person. Just like with Joseph and his brothers, he knew someday he would actually overrule his brothers, his family, that he would have to be the very one to help and aid his family. Yeah, they had to answer to him. They couldn't see him as that. There are people who still see you as that. It's no fault of them. It's just the fact that they still see you as that person that you haven't grown yet. They still view you as that same person you were that they knew from back then. I seen 222 on the timer, so you know it's real. Let's keep going. Let's get into this message, honey. Spirit wants you to know that you are about to shift. You are about to be beyond recognizable. You are about to be famous and successful, but you have to move out the way, okay? Whether it's you have to move, it's something about the word move. And I said M-O-V-E. You got to move, baby. You got to get out of God's way so he can move you forward, okay? You got to move forward to the place where he's trying to take you to. See, think about it. If Moses would have stayed back there, if the children of Israel would have stayed back there in Egypt, they would have never shifted. The timeline would have never shifted. The water would have never parted, okay? The Red Sea would have never got out the way for them and then closed in on the enemy, okay, to take them down. Trust and believe that sometimes you got to move in order for things to close up for your enemies. Because, see, they're benefiting off of what you got going on. They're benefiting off of the things that you're doing. So if you don't move, they're going to continue to benefit off of what you're doing, and you're going to still be stagnant and low. That's right. See, like I said, if the children of Israel would have stayed there in Egypt, those people would have still been using them as slaves to keep them down, to keep them in bondage. And see, that's the thing about it. See, some of y'all are stuck in a city or stuck in a place where you're not supposed to be at, and you're in bondage because you're there and you're not listening to spirit. Clock that T. Baby, we got to listen. And this is no fault of your own. You just got to learn how to listen to what thus says the Lord. You got to remember that he moves forward in such a way that he changes things. He changes atmospheres, but he also changes places. He changes locations for you to move to. He moves you to move you. Y'all know I used to say that all the time. Sometimes God got to move you to move you. Sometimes he got to cause things to happen to where you got to move. And you think you're losing everything. You thinking that everything happening, all just things just happening. Nope. It's time for you to move. I can't make it up. Look, this is the first card. You got to go. Whether you got to hitchhike it out or whether you have to, I'm just saying, whatever you got to do it, you got to go. God going to take care of it. Some people I've heard of people moving without money. They done moved out of town with just a little bit of nothing. But God took care of everything. And this is what it is for you. He's trying to tell you, I'm going to take it as long as you trust in me. As long as you trust the process, I'm going to do what I got to do what I got to do for you. So you can get to that position where I need you to be at. You ain't meant to be where you at. You're not meant to be where you're at. And this ain't for everybody, but it's for some people. I know somebody needs to hear it. Okay? It ain't meant for you to be where you at because they won't respect that. They can't see the vision that the Most High has for you. They can't see the vision. You got a vision in your life that you knew someday you would be somebody. But these people can't see the vision. They can't see the vision. It's not clear. Sometimes they got to use glasses. These folks ain't even got glasses to see with. They ain't got no magnified glasses like this man do. They ain't got it. They can't see the vision. It's not clear for them. You got to move out the way so God can handle that. Then you'll be free. The location he's taking you to. The new job that he's taking you to will free you. The new church that he's taking you to, and I said it, yes, I said the church. Sometimes you got to move churches. Y'all ain't never seen Yeshua himself just say, you know what? I belong to this church. This is where I belong. No, he moved from different places and he preached the gospel. Yes, that's what I said. You got to be moving in order to be free. Sometimes you got to move to be free. Sometimes I really think that some of the people that's homeless are more free than us. Because we hold on to materialistic things. We got to hold on to paying the bills. We got to hold on to paying the mortgage. We got to hold on to paying the rent. Whatever we got to hold on to paying the for the car note, the insurance. But those people who are nomads and people that are in a position where they are, they don't have to worry about nothing. They just living life. They're freer than we are. They are. They're freer than we are. Because sometimes we have to focus on how I'm going to get this paid. How I'm going to do this. I got to go make this amount of money. I got to keep doing this. That's not freedom. That's not freedom. You got to worry about if this boss is going to be happy with your job, your work. Of course, it's okay if you're okay with the job, but if it seems to be too much and it seems to be so much pressure on your life, sometimes the Most High is trying to tell you it's time to move. Like I said, this message ain't for everybody, but it is for somebody. It is. And sometimes you just have to move, and God has to move you to move you. That's right. He has to move. Sometimes he will put you in a state of shock. He'll do some things. He'll cause things to happen to you. You're like, I can't believe that person did that to me. I can't believe that. I can't believe this happened to me. And it shocks you because he's pushing you and moving you somewhere else. He's moving you to somewhere else. He's moving you to do something different. That's what he's doing. Y'all got to understand that. You can't let these people hold you down and hold you back. You ain't meant to be there. Whoo, free throw. Free throw. I'm thinking about a free throw. He's throwing you into freedom. Think about it. This person look like he's throwing some type of, you know how you try to get the trash and you throw it into the trash. Like, I'm gonna make this shot. Yeah, free throw. He's trying to throw you into freedom so you can be free from all of that. He wants you to be out of the place where you have to worry so much, because everybody and everything is not going to free you. Oftentimes, you're going to be freed by the things that it feels like it's pushing you into a position of losing everything. It feels like it's pushing you to a position where things ain't going right in your life. But it's a way out. This is his way of getting you out. He wants you to get out. Get out of the matrix. Get out of the flow of, I gotta do it like this. I gotta keep up with the jump. No, baby, you don't. Keep up with yourself. You are the example. You set the trends. They don't. Don't let life circumstances set the trends in your life. You are the one who sets the trends. God gives you the vision and you move in it. That's the only way you're going to be able to move forward. He's trying to put you in a position where you will blow up to the max. He wants you in a different, You may feel like an alien. You may feel indifferent to everybody around you. You may feel like people, they listen to you. They be listening. Even though they act like they don't. And they see the things that you do. And it's different. And they taking notes. But they may act like they not listening, but they are. Spirit says they listen. They taking notes. You different for a reason. You're not of this world. You're only here for a little while. But once you get ready to move forward, you'll be where you need to be at. He's moving you. That's why he's moving you. So you can be where like minds are. It almost seems like you're always having to be the one to lead, or you're trying to tell somebody something about something and they don't understand it. You're trying to tell them. You're trying to make them understand. They don't understand it because it wasn't meant for them to understand. They're trying to learn from you. It's like you go to a job and you understand everything. And you done took over the company, basically. You probably ain't the boss, but it's like you know everything. It's like you ought to be the boss because you running everything. You know everything. You do everything. You can teach everybody everything. You can. This is how you are because you latch on or you catch on real quick because you're not of this world. You're light years ahead of people. You can teach so many people everything. But then, like I said, when you know so much, or you can get to the point to where you're teaching everybody everything, there can grow some jealousy around you. Or you're doing things, things are happening for you so quickly. It's such a shift. People see you and like, oh my God, they're so different. They're changed. Oh my God. But there's always that one person like, okay, what is it about them? They don't want to see it. They won't see the vision. And they'll literally, what it say, one apple spoils the bunch. They'll spoil everybody because of their views, because of how they see you or how they can't see you. And that's why Spirit is saying, you've been somewhere for too long and people are starting to believe the lies about you. They're starting to believe that. They're starting to believe some of the things that people are saying because they still remember you from being the old person that you were. They can only see you as that. They can't see you as the new person that you are. Oh, I remember when the chosen ones used to do this, girl. We used to go out to the club all the time, and they used to be out there just doing too much. I remember when they actually was locked up in prison, whatever. I remember when this happened. I remember when they had all them kids. You know what I'm saying? They remember you from all that old stuff, but things have shifted. Baby, you done raised them children, and you done did things that's done changed you. You done got married now. You changed. Whatever you done did. You running your own company now. But they can't see you as the new you. All they can remember is the old you. But with that being said, that's why you got to move out of there. So they can view you from afar. Because when they start to see you from a distance, that's when they can respect that. And I know we don't like to conform to what other people want, but this is what the Most High wants for you. He wants that for you. He wants people to be able to view you and learn from you from a distance. Not to be able to firsthand, oh, let me hug you. Hey girl, how you been? Not firsthand. They have to view you from a distance so they can understand you and see you from a different point of view. That's why he's moving you. So don't ever for a second think that you're losing everything, especially if you're on God's side. If you're trying to do what is right, understand and hear me when I say this. He's trying to move you so people can see you from a different point of view, so you can be that example that needs to be the example, so that you can be that person that God needs you to be. You said that you wanted to live for Him, so if that's the case, why are you still holding on to the old things? Why are you still trying to hold on to what is not there anymore? It's not fetch. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not fetch. What's fetch is what He's trying to do for you from a distance. He wants people to view you from a different perspective. And it's not, like I said, it's not even their fault. It's just that you stayed somewhere for too long and they can't respect that. It's just, it's in the human mind. That's how they think. They don't think like us. They think different. But if they can see that you done moved, you gotta move, baby. I'm telling y'all. And this is why a lot of times God will take people away from you, or you will have to cut people off for them to see you from a different perspective. So if they can see you from a different perspective now, they can't get close to you, but they can see you from the perspective where God has put you, the position that he's placed you in. If they can see you from that, now they can kind of respect you. Even when they didn't respect you when they had the chance to connect with you. It's only right. Y'all gotta move, bitch. Move. Move. That's what I said. Move. Get out of your own way and stop trying to hold on to old things. Okay? It's time for the new. And you about to blow up. Once you do everything I'm telling you to do, you gonna blow up. And people gonna respect you for that. Just watch. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Let everybody know that your girl Diva is here. And if you would like a personal, hit me up. And of course, my money oil. Make sure you get my money oil, okay? Because that's gonna help you manifest the life that you need. It'll help you. It'll just give you a little push, okay? But it's gonna bless you in the same way because it is anointed by the Most High Creator. He gave me the vision and I did it, okay? I did that. And I need you to do the same thing, okay? Do that. If he's telling you to move, get yourself out of Dodge. Get out of there, baby. Don't keep holding on to no old stuff. Let it go. Let it go, okay? Period. Peace and blessings. Mwah.